I see. I see. Editing the video description killed the chat. Or killed the stream. Okay. Well, it seems to be back. I think it's back. Are we up? Nope, this is down. This is down. Okay, I think it died. But now should be good. Are we good now? Hi, Dolwyn. Huh. That was weird. Okay, I don't know what happened. Anyway, so like Bios is saying, we gotta critique more teams. I gotta see what would rank a 9, 8.5, and all of that. We haven't seen enough variety in what's available with Bryn and all of that, and so we'll figure it out. Alright, Grimfy, what did you say you had? 3 rags and 5 energies? Wow. Hey, Alban. 3 rags and 5 energies with this team? Holy cow. That is such a waste. How did you get 3 Ragnaroks with just this team? You don't have 3 heroes for Ragnaroks. Rag on Bryn, he says. Well, you didn't show me your Bryn. Like, I cannot see anything other than these heroes. So, okay. Is there a new hero coming up? Are you serious? Alright, we are banning pawns for asking that. What the hell? We just had Sig 2 weeks ago, and you want a new hero? What? Hi, kitty. Like, people already complain that they don't have enough keys to pull for Sigurd, and you are, oh my god. Oh my god. You will earn the wrath of the entire Taptap community by asking for that. Not just me. Hi, Notch. Alright. Well, I have no idea. Vandette, I bought like 500 plus from Planet Trial. I bought a lot. Bryn and Moonstone shop, try waiting three months. Alright, so I have no idea what he's got. Rag on... He has a Ragnarok on Vegvisir? I mean, I would put Gift on Verthandi, energy on Phoenix and Freya, Ragnarok on Lorelei and Valkyrie, and energy on Veg. Because you have no damage otherwise. Kossi, I'm not gonna critique an Instagram thing on stream. It's not easy for me to transfer that photo to here. You have to do it on Discord. Wow. Wow. Alright, this team... I'm going to give this team a 5. 5.5. We'll give it 5.5. It It's really weak. No, well, Masturbator had a Dettlaff. And a Scold, I believe. Yeah, he had a Scold and a Dettlaff. This does not have a Scold. We'll give it a 5. At least Dettlaff does some single target damage. This doesn't have even that. But Grimfy, man, to have 3 Ragnaroks is a very good base. But you need to get some actually good heroes to build on this. Notch, you'll get everything immediately. Alright, so we'll give Grimfy a 5. I mean, you can tell me you can put a Ragnarok on Bryn, but I don't see your Bryn, so as far as I know, this is all you got. Crow, the 500 gem package is very, very worth it. You should buy it any day you have spare gems. Absolutely worth it. Okay, this will be... Oh, God. What is with people and their names? All right. Okay, putting the Ripper to Arwen. And the next T4 will be Viv, and he changed Hester to Dettlaff. It's a creative name, I'll give him that. No, I didn't say anything. I just said Koneko, because that's his name. Koneko is wife. Waifu. And that's what he gets. This is a really solid team. If you make Vivienne, this team is amazing. Now, the one thing that you'll have to be careful of is that Dettlaff and Arwen may not always target the same hero. So if Dettlaff doesn't get the kill, or Arwen doesn't get the kill, you may end up in a very bad position where you have failed to kill anyone. But hopefully that doesn't happen too often. So with this team as it is, my God, how do you stop this? How do you stop this team? I don't feel like you can stop this team. A Skuld won't stop it. I'm talking about, like, fighting people at this range. Of course he needs Skuld. Brian, it means that I may want to score it differently. I want to go back to it later. I'm willing to give this team an 8. 7.5, 8. I might go higher, actually. 8.5? 8, 8.5, something in that range. We'll give it an 8 for now. This is a very, very strong team. Okay, Sig only counters Arwen if Arwen targets Sig. If Sig is not the highest attack and Arwen doesn't go after him, then he didn't affect her at all. But if she targets him and kills him, then it's basically countering her because Arwen is now ineffective for 3 rounds. It's pretty crazy. Wow, that team is very strong. Stanley, he said he's foddering Ripper, so your dreams are now over. Okay. 9.5 next. Russell, most likely, yes. Alright, Viv will replace Yig, then Skuld. Second honor team, who should you make 12th? Viv, Skuld, Valk, Lore, Hodor. Definitely Hodor. If you're gonna focus, keep going with what you've got, definitely Hodor. This is a 9? Oops, my game crashed. Is it because Hodor Bryn or Sig Bryn makes it a 9.5? Is that the reasoning that we're going with? The most important hero from the elite chest is Hodor. Yeah, Stanley, I get that, but he didn't make that. Man, I just have no experience with Sigurd. A 10 team is possible? No, not at this time. Everything can be countered. You can build something that will defeat 99% of teams, but there will exist a team that's specifically crafted to beat it that will beat it 100%. Everything has a counter right now. Okay, so we'll give him a 9. Man. Double Bryn and Sig. I don't even think that's a 10. I feel like Ultima Sig would beat that. Merch? Pfft. If someone wants to design me a mascot, that'd be kind of cool. But you'd have to pay for that, and I don't want to pay someone to make me a mascot because I don't even know what I want. I do not have an Ultima. My team isn't even like a super strong team. It's just a good enough team right now. I do not have a 10. I don't have a Sigurd. And I don't have multiple Mythic 3 Tiers of the Goddess. So no, I could not make a 10 team myself. Okay, so we'll give this a 9 and say Vivienne helps it, Hodor helps it, Sig helps it. Sig, Hodor, Bryn, Skuld, Chesia. Good God! For you to already see teams like that is scary as hell. Replace Veg with Viv? I'd rather replace the Yig first. But Veg is really good crowd control, so you generally want to hold on to Veg if possible. Azathoth is not going to do anything major against teams like this. My day was fine. I'm just tired from work, that's all. Oh, what am I looking at now? Okay. Body snatched. So we're looking at a guy who won Team Arena. God, I got like top 100 in Team Arena because I don't play it. Azathoth is still really good, but he's not as like team destroying as Bryn and Sigurd are. He's effective, but not on the same level of catastrophic effectiveness. Also, Azathoth got a hidden buff. Okay, so we'll reveal this for now because I don't know if it's intentional or not, but as of right now, multiple Azathoth exile different targets. as of right now, meaning that they can both target the same person, pop bubble and exile the hero, or they can pop 2 bubbles in the back. So right now, Azathoth is pretty crazy. 6 Azathoths will be ridiculous. Okay, so this team 9.25. Hodor is very strong defensively. Even if he doesn't have poison bleed teammates, he's still really good. If they have healing and no damage, they're still gonna lose. No Scold? Oh yeah, no Scold. Wait, no Scold. Okay, I didn't notice that. I assume that anybody that's got heroes like this already have a Scold. Oh my god. You're right, you're right, you're right. And the other thing we don't know is whether or not he has Oracle. If this Hodor has an Oracle, it's okay. Otherwise, Azathoth rips this team apart. Azathoth absolutely rips this team apart. So, okay. I mean, does he beat this without the Scold? Probably yes. Probably not always. That's just going to be very RNG heavy. I feel like this team is going to time out a lot. This will time out on a lot. Oscar, I can't. There's no point in top 3 of each faction because there's never a need to aim for any factions anymore. Who does more reliable damage, Chesia or Aegina? Aegina does more damage faster, but if Chesia stays alive till the end, her damage is the highest. Hodor or Arwen? Hodor's better. So this team will time out. Okay. So we'll give it an 8.5. 8 point... So giving it an 8 means that this team beats it reliably, and it doesn't. So they're about the same. So we'll give it an 8.5. Would it beat burst teams reliably? If they don't have an Azathoth, probably yes. We'll give it an 8.5. Which means it's around the same level as what Jews has. So I think we'll remove that. Tank Veg or Viv? Tank Veg if you can. Because he gains crit rate from getting hit. So it's nice to have him in front. But if he dies too fast, then you can tank Vivienne. Wow, Qua, why would you even ask those questions in that order? Hodor is better for everything other than bosses. And Arwen's just better for bosses. So the answer is, which one do you want to focus on? Hodor is infinitely better for PvP. Infinitely better. Not even a comparison. 25. We'll let it get up to about 30 and then cut it. Well, PvE is Planet Trial, so yes. Hodor is only better in PvP, nothing else. What buff did Ripper get? He got ridiculously high dodge rate. After he fires his skill, he gets like 80% dodge. All right, so finally we have a nice average team. They're giving out so many elite chests. It's great. It's great. Everybody should have Hodor at this time. 64%. That's low. That's really low. I thought it was like 80. Best Ripper rune? You either want speed or dodge. It depends on how you're using him. Ripper over Mulan? I think if you're going to go for like a dodge team, you just go with Sigurd. Just dump both of them. Because if you're looking to counter something else, I don't think Ripper is going to really do it. Evil seed buff stacks on one hero. It doesn't. It shouldn't. But remember, also Kurt gives skill damage defense. Let me see here. Mulan tank or Sig tank? If you have Sig, you probably dump Mulan. It doesn't have to go 100% if you don't have defense break. I think. I'm not sure about that one. It's probably something coming up. One of the talent effects coming up. I don't know the answer to that one. I haven't really noticed too many people taking 1 damage. Alright, so Cade asks, who should I make T4 next? Veg is a good one. Viv is a good one. Bryn is a good one. Detlaf is actually not bad. Phoenix is okay. Arwen is okay. Valkyrie is okay. Verthandi is pretty good. So you have a lot of options. Probably the best would be Veg, Viv, or Bryn. Those 3 would probably be the favored ones. Well, Russell, if you reach the elite chest, that one's the best. If you reach the Bryn chest, that one's the best. If you reach the artifact, that one's the best. So that's not really an easy question to answer. Alright, so we'll give this team a 7? 7.5? It's pretty solid for a starting team. Very, very solid. 7, 7.5. Oh, man, it is hard to score now. We'll give it a 7. I don't know. This one is either a 7 or a 7.5. It's in that range. Freya is a a pretty good first T4. Not amazing, but pretty good. Qua, it's because when you tank with him, when he goes into the ghost mode, it kind of disables a lot of things. Russell, why would that even be a choice? Of course you take an artifact. You can get heroes in so many other places. Every hero is obtainable through shards, through miracle eyes, through converts, through something. Artifacts are not obtainable out of any place other than buying them. Especially Tears of the Goddess. Ragnarok, okay, sure. If you want to bank on like a 0.01% chance of getting a Ragnarok or less, then sure, but artifacts are too hard to get with any regularity compared to everything else. Okay. Galaxy Axel, you did not submit last time. Okay. Drogenis, can you let me know when I hit 30? I'll cut it off at 30. And on top of that, all heroes are eventually going to make it into Moonstones. Artifacts will not. Okay, is possible to get is not the same as will get regularly. Should you change Valkyrie with a second Viv? You could. You could also change her for Freya. Freya works okay in this team too. I feel like second Viv is more for PvE than for PvP. It works, but I don't know how great it is. Freya full speed, that's fine. Your goal is already to control them and allow and stop them from doing anything so that Bale and Freya or Bale and Kurt can destroy things. I'm going to give this an 8. I think it's a fairly good team. It will get destroyed by Hodors and Brins and Sigs, but I think this is about as high as it gets. Mulan caps at 90 without having to fire her skill. Meaning, if they have people that are faster than your Ripper, Ripper does not reach max dodge, but Mulan is always at 90 to start the fight. So we'll give him an 8. Hi, Brandon. Mulan is also not the fastest. And if you're making Ripper with dodge rune, then he's a lot slower. $30? Okay, I'm cutting it. I see one person typing, though. I don't think you should ever say works good with Ultima, because a lot of heroes work good with Ultima. Okay, so permissions... X. You were just a little too slow. Best artifact on Phoenix generally is energy. I don't even know if I'm going to get to all 30 at this rate. Oh god, I gotta hurry. I think this team can beat the Bryn teams, but because Bryn is so fast, the chances are very, very high that the Bryn will just turn around and destroy this team. Like, everything you set up, Bryn will just sit there and gargoyle Kurt and Viv and Veg, and then you just die. That can happen. We know that can happen. That's what she does. So I think Bryn beats these pretty strong. Brandon, nope, you lose the Chesia copies. On Hodor, use Soul Torrent. Okay, so Axel, you basically are at the pinnacle of what you can reach without having Hodor and Bryn and Sig. Hi, Alicia. So yeah, I would give you an 8. I really think the Bryn gives this team a very hard time. Alright, next is Sirius Black, the fuzzy dog. Well, sometimes fuzzy dog. $7.5, he has no questions. Generic burst team, not great. This is pretty much a perfect example of what 7.5 looks like at this time, I think. So this will be our template for 7.5, is a generic burst team with like one Kurt or something. I don't think you want Azathoth, BIOS. I think you should replace Azathoth. And I'm honestly not a fan of Themis at this point anyway. So there is that too. Ravindran. Ravindran. I'm not taking advanced team questions during team critique streams. You can ask that on any other stream. But on this one, it's only for people that submitted to Discord. How to improve this team? You pretty much gotta get a Bale, you gotta get a Sigurd, a Hodor, or a Bryn. Any of those 4 heroes will increase this team by a lot. Okay. Themis is very unreliable. She has potential, but she's very unreliable. Okay, so this is Rut. Nope, that's cut. 7.5. Hi, Von Lester. Themis at this time, 7, maybe? In the 7 range? She's still pretty strong, but when you compare her to what you can get with so many other heroes, she's not even close to the top tier. To replace, well, you replace Valkyrie, Lorelei, and or Freya. Any of those 3 can go. The other guy, I think, had basically the same thing. You can also replace Valkyrie, Lorelei, Freya, and or Phoenix. Alright. This is Skuldy. Hey, these are new people. I appreciate that. New teams is... My Mulan team tears this up. It's so RNG heavy. Bryn tears this up. Hodor hurts it a lot. It's either a 7.5 or a 7.75. In that range. Hi, Entertainer. What do you guys think? I'm thinking 7.75 for the RNG aspect, but that can fail a lot. Qua, there is no bonus event tomorrow. Miracle Eyes and nothing else. 8.75? Wow, that's really high. The consecutive login rewards in the Chinese server, they're the same as what you're getting. No, you can't improve on this team without Bryn, Sig, Hodor. Anything else is a sidestep. Other idle games? No. I tried, idle games, even though they say idle, they require so much time to be competitive that every other one I got into, I ended up quitting. 7.75? Yeah, okay. I'm okay with that. Because you have the extra RNG from the second veg, it's fine. KJS, but that doesn't matter. because if his reges both and Freya freeze your entire team, the Executioner's Call will wear off and you won't do anything. Brynn is in Miracle Eyes? Yes, she is. You can pull Brynn from Miracle Eyes right now. Obviously, your odds will be very, very low, but she exists. Hi, Kozor. Alright, so 7.75, and what is RNG? RNG is random number generator. It's basically luck. Bulldog, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Brynn is way harder to get. You can convert for Hodor. You cannot convert for Brynn. And Hodor, the elite chests are just all over the place. Entertainer Boys, no. It's the same 7-day login. It just lasts 14 days. So you have 14 days to collect the 7 rewards. That one's not going away. Qua, I'm impressed that you have any keys left after Sigurd. Second Hodor is very worth it for honor, not for anything else. Wait, 5-star shards, 1 rag. Yep. That's a ridiculously annoying team. Very, very annoying team. Alright, next is Zethra. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. I have a very hard time with this. Because while this is fine... Yes, Qua, you get idle fireworks. While this team is fine, I half want to make him take Brynn to T3 just to get the bubble. Because as long as she's going to stay unfinished, I feel like T3 is a better place to leave her than T2. That's a hard one. That is actually a really hard one. Especially if she's got energy. If he's got energy for her, I really would think that it's better to make her T3. I don't know how hard he's struggling for... I don't know how hard you're struggling for fodder, but I really recommend getting her to T3 and getting that bubble, because that's going to change so much. Fooding Freya? In desperation? Yeah. Yeah. Freya next. You really shouldn't lack damage. You have Dettlaff. I'm not quitting yet. We'll see what happens. Okay, so he thinks he wants to build Freya. I would say food Yig. Keep the Freya. Build the Freya. Food the Yig. That's my thought. Alright, 8.5. Yeah, I can do it. 8, 8.5 in that range. I'll give it an 8. It's a very annoying team. I mean, what do you want me to look at this for? This doesn't help anything. This doesn't tell me anything. I was thinking of quitting if the community stayed toxic, but it looks like people aren't as angry at the anniversary as they thought they were going to be during the leaks. So, I don't know. For now, it seems okay. It was pretty toxic for a while. Alright, we'll give it an 8. So, fodder Yig, make Bryn T3, so you'll need another 9-star fodder, and then think about making Freya. And then Vivienne will be really nice, Skuld is nice, Valkyrie is nice. You've got a lot of choices. Yig is not fodder, but he's also not really worth making, so it's hard to tell. Viv or Ripper? You should make Viv next for sure. You can skip Ripper now. You don't need Ripper anymore. Oh, and Vision. I finished the gacha on 2 accounts. 2 accounts. All 75 tries and no Sigurds. How do you... That's an average of like 3 extra if you add up all the odds. And I didn't get it. I got none. It makes me so mad. Makes me so mad. Oh, but getting it on my alt would have also made me mad, so that's probably better this way. Yeah, I didn't want to use my luck on my Chinese account. Very unfortunate. Alright, next is Vaughn. Huh. Huh. Okay. Wow. This is ridiculous sustain and minimal damage. Seven? Did I qualify for championship? Oh, what? There's an update? The game just said there was an update. Hey, Starab. What's going on with this? Why is there an update? Weird. Okay, so we'll give him a 7. He doesn't have damage. High sustain, no damage. Hi, Nathan. Login reward for the next 7 days. You get the 100 fire... Oh, alright, well. This is, I guess, for Hansen's, then. This is for Hansen's, because it's been here. It's been there for everybody since the very start of the stream. The sign-in... No, there is no new sign-in reward. It's this... That's all you get. Alright, so let me take a quick stop from this to show people. Oops, wrong account. What was that update? I wonder what that update was for. Maybe it fixed our... Hi, Trackwoods. So check this out, guys. So, I'm in the championships, but... Look who I beat to get here. Look at... I actually got stuck with Bold in the qualifying, in the quarterfinals. And I beat him in the quarterfinals. Bold got eliminated from the top end. And I made it into the championships. Oh, it's not an easy top 1. There are still very strong teams in here. But this was a shocker to beat... Well, I lost to this team, but I beat his... Oh no, he changed his teams. This team was his first team. So he... I don't know why it's changed. I don't want to go too heavily into this, but this was his Sigurd team. Oh, wow. So the crazy thing is, his Sigurd died, like, really early. But then also who is here is dead. His Chesia is dead. His Hodor missed most of his skills. I'm not sure why that was. My Hodor died, but then his Bale died and he's got nothing left. So Sigurd 1v4, he doesn't survive this. And the funny thing is, he shows as alive at the end. And then I also won this one, which was my other good team, against his Bryn Hodor team. This one I feel like... this is kind of a slugfest. I use that word a lot, but it's very accurate for teams like this. Because just like everything is going crazy. But I managed to kill his Bryn early. And his Hodor was controlled the entire time. You want to see the fights with Siulin? Oh, those were great fights. These fights were so good. Look at this fight. Look at this fight. Ugh. Oh, yeah. And this fight. Boom. Oh. Rune for debt. Death break or attack or crit damage. All of those are pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I did really good beating Siulin. Anyway, so I'm in the championships. I have not set my formation yet, so I will need to set my teams. I gotta worry about this guy. His third team is actually really annoying, but we'll get there. I was more impressed that Boomin made it in, because he doesn't have any of the new heroes, but he won his qualifiers pretty handily. I'm not putting any more strategy. This team is the same as... it's exactly the same team as 2 weeks ago. It just means that it's a solid set of teams. So look at my super strong Sigurd right here. And now, next time, he's gonna be level 243. Way stronger. Way stronger. No, wait. 246. He's gonna be a powerhouse. Anyway, back to Team Critique. And if anybody finds out what that update was just now, I'd like to know, because there's no messages for it. Alright, so Vaughn gets a 7 because you have no damage. This is not a strong team. You pretty much need Kurt, Bale, Themis, Bryn, Sig, Hodor. Even Hodor does not save this team unless you're pairing him with Aegina. So, Kurt, Bale, Themis, Bryn, Sig. I don't know if Boomin wins against me. I don't know if Boomin makes it out of his bracket. He's fighting Raven, who is pretty... well, he probably beats Raven. I don't think he beats Eon. There's just no way he beats Eon. Eon is bold level strong right now. Oh, and let me show you one more thing. One of the reasons that Eon is so strong and why I'm saying so much about him is look at this number right here. So when you consider this, Kazi, I think you're just trying to send in the wrong channel. Look for the YT Team Critique channel. So we'll see. Blessed, or Eon, is very, very strong right now. Oh, Kasi, I know why. You are too late now. Alright, so back to Vaughn. You said you're getting Ragnarok for Veg? No! No! Keep energy on Veg. Why would you do that? Why would you put Ragnarok on Veg? Veg is not the reliable damage dealer. Not on this team. Maybe Det. But you need someone else to do damage. This team just does not have damage. Your main damage should be Freya. Freya and Detlef. Like, in this team, if Freya is built for speed, you're doing it wrong. Because you just don't have anyone else that can do the damage. And Veg is not it. Tej, what am I doing with Tej's teams? He gave me his entire honor setup. That's a bit much. The max points you can get, it's like 800 something. A lot of it depends on luck, because it depends on how often you get critical and double tickets. I don't know how to critique Tej, because you should give Ragnarok to Detlef. But you really need a better damage hero, because I'm telling you, you don't have one. You do not have the capability to output the kind of damage that you need. Not on that team. Alright, I'm going to skip Tej because I don't feel like handling an entire honor's worth of... Unless he just wants to show off what teams can do. In which case, here's his honor teams, which are... Basically, the first team is the same as mine. The second team is mine but with a Sigurd, which are both pretty high-end teams. Hi, Ivan. So, can we just say 9 and 9.5? Who are the good damage dealers? I would give the first one a 9 and the second like a 9.5. So we'll just say 9. 9.25. Okay, next. So Kurt, Bale, Themis, Bryn are the 4 best damage dealers right now. How am I gonna get through? How many am I at? 7? Oh my god, I am not doing all that well on timing. Okay, let's go. I think we have a loser. Freya does not do damage reliably. She needs to land a very high number of petrifies before she does a lot of damage, which means that's 1 in, 30 or 50 fights. Whereas if Kurt fires, he does big damage every time. Oh my god. Azathoth is not a primary damage dealer. I think we got a loser. No, he just built a lot of... Wait, why? Hang on. No, he built these 6 and then... Ripper is fodder, so he built these 6 and then these 2 were for Awakening Awards. This is fine. His Take it easy, Bios. Thanks for stopping in. His build order actually is acceptable. But he chose the worst heroes to work on. Okay. The 9 stars rotate. He wants to pull 2 rounds on Kurt. Hi, Julius. Oh my god. So first of all, anything we give him is a -1 for having 2 T3s. Hi, Aryan. And minus another 1 for not showing me his team. I guess I would tank Scold. Yeah, you tank Scold just in case. I don't even know that that's the best. I don't think this beats anyone. This wouldn't even beat a single Rillia team. Like, this would lose to a single T4 Rillia. Of course, the Rillia will lose on offense as well. But on offense, this beats absolutely nothing. This can't beat anything. I'm gonna give it a 0. No, we'll give it a like a -1, because he got -2 points for not showing me his team and for having multiple T3s. You have no damage. You needed to build a damage dealer next. So at this point, Detlef, Valk, even Ripper, Freya, any of those, you need them so badly. Hi, Fernando. As far as pulling 2 rounds on Kurt, that is... What is a Balthazar? Is that Bale? Ragnarok? Probably Ragnarok. 55 for Ragnarok? Oh yeah, easy. I don't think you need to spend that much. I think 35 will get it. Hi, MTG.
So,
are you gonna go pick it up?
they're not answering the phone, so I'm gonna go there for her and pick it up.
Okay.
Unless you can think of something else.
No, that's fine. You save money that way, too. The second artifact is $140 on top of the first one. Fennec, I'm really sorry, but this team just doesn't beat anything. It just doesn't beat anything. So, Valk, Detlef, Ripper, Kurt are all great options to work on, and so is Freya. Maybe not Kurt. As far as pulling the Kurt, knowing that we don't know who's coming up next, I say do it. Just do it. If anything, it'll get you fodder to help finish something. Maybe you'll get to T4 something moving forward. And use the converts probably on Kurt or on Undead. Try to get Hodor, and maybe also try to get some Detlefs and finish him. Because Detlef will help you a lot. Wow. Wow, this team hurts. Ismailov? Is that his? Askar Ismailov? Oh my god, am I only at 18? Okay, we go faster. Alright, Turks gets a... Oh. Unfortunately, Detlef's not good at this point, so you need to hurry up and get him to T4 as soon as possible. Do whatever you can. You can fodder the Shoot, you can fodder the Bloodtooth, and if you're desperate, you can fodder the Sizo. So do whatever you need to do. Get that Detlef to T4, because in this state, it's not so strong. So we'll give this a 7 right now. 7.7. I mean, he leveled them up because he used them. I'm assuming that he had... Oh god, if he doesn't even have copies of them... Well, he's got the copies of Detlef. Bloodtooth. Well, okay, he can get Bloodtooth if he finishes Heroic Runes tomorrow. So I'm going to assume that he can at least get the Bloodtooth tomorrow. Good night, Entertainer Boys. Thanks for stopping in. And thanks, Straw Hat. So you'll get the Bloodtooth. Fodder him. And you'll have to figure out what you can do next. Well, we'll see. You can finish it? Then great. Because you need to find... you need to rush Detlef to T4 ASAP. ASAP. Do whatever you can do. If Detlef was T4, this would be a 7.5, maybe an 8. But because he's only T2 and he can't one-shot people reliably, I'm going to give it a 7. But the score is not an absolute critique of your team. It is a snapshot of your team at its current moment. And that can change in an instant. So we'll give it a 7. Alright, next will be Shot. Who... Sarab, you are too late. Wow, okay. Nice and generic, 7.5. Maybe 8? No, this is an 8. This is a strong team early. Good tank, good damage. This is fine. Although it's very sad that you bought the Phoenix skin and he is only 9 stars. Like, why would you buy this skin? Why would you buy this skin now? Oh well. Alright, so finish Detlef. I'm gonna assume he has Detlef copies, but I have no idea. Detlef isn't that hard to get, so it's fine. After that, you can work on Viv, or Veg, or Phoenix. You know what? He probably thought he was gonna make Phoenix. He's got almost enough copies. But you also need Scold. Alright, so we'll give this an 8. It's pretty good how it is. And the Detlef will help a lot. So, Veg, Viv, Phoenix are all good options for the next one. Okay, Bryce, that question makes no sense. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh... If you have an Arwen and no longer need Detlef, you should convert Detlef. If you don't and you still need a boss hero, just build Hodor. Alright, next is Gutio Tomas. I haven't even opened Void Cage yet. Did he go crazy again? I'm gonna give this a 7. This fails to a Kurt version of the same team. A Kurt instead of Bale. This team falls. Look for myself. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright guys, let's all look together. Let us all look together. Oh wait, I don't even know if I can see it. Oh, I can't see it, actually. Because I'm not there yet. Okay, then never mind. We can't see it. Until I play it, yeah. But... oh well. That was a short-lived dream, I guess. $11 to go is good. Great. I think I can do 11. So Bold is talking a lot more to other people. He hasn't been active in my Discord in the last couple days. What's up with that? Where is he showing it off? That's not nice. Same team as my favorite team? I don't have a favorite team right now. Alright, Russell. We'll just say Russell. Oh god. Same thing as Vaughn, no damage. Which means actually that if Gutio Tomas has a 7, then Vaughn drops to a 6.5. And who else had no damage? Someone else had a version that had no... I don't remember who it was. So we'll give this a 6.5 as well. So we are I'm starting to learn what the 0.5s are for the breakdown. Kurt is better than Bale. Kurt is more... Bale is very reliant on getting the first kill. Kurt is the one that gets that first kill. So Bale is only good if the rest of the team is good enough to make him shine, whereas Kurt makes his team shine, if that makes sense. But also because Kurt has that skill defense, hi Logan, because Kurt has the skill damage reduction, it's a lot harder to kill Kurt teams unless you've got heroes like Hodor. Alright, so Russell gets a 6.5, he just needs damage. So once again, Kurt, Bale, Themis, Skull, or not Skull, Bryn are your big choices for damage. Alright. Hi, Jahan. Alright, this is Van William. I mean, does that mean Bold managed to not see all of the taunting that was going on Discord? That I hope he didn't see, because honestly that would have made me upset to look at. I didn't want to cause that reaction. We'll give this I guess this is an 8. This is the highest end of what a burst team can look like without the higher heroes. So from here you just need Hodor or Bryn or Sigurd. Either of those three would take it higher. Any of those three, sorry, not either. Hi, Amino. Amino? Like amino acids? Wait, Jews submitted last time. Jews is banned. Jews is banned for the next 2. I really got to get better at checking that. I have the list open and I didn't read it. So he's sharing screenshots with you but not chatting? Rude. Rude. Okay. Well, you get an 8. Like I said, you just at this point you gotta reach Bryn, Sig, Hodor. Any of those 3 for Phoenix will be a humongous upgrade. Okay. Yeah, I don't reach out to people at all in DM. I'm just too busy lately. So I just don't have the time to reach out to people, so I can only see what's in the Discord and that's it. I don't have time to talk to anyone really. Okay, so this is a Huh. I'm gonna give this a 7. I'm gonna give this a 7. Using the Lorelei as tank can work. It's not ideal. Azathoth definitely gives you problems because Lorelei tanking relies on her self heal, and if you lose that, then you've lost everything. She doesn't survive. I mean, Lorelei tank is designed to survive just long enough for you to kill them. If it works and you kill them by round 3 or 4, you're fine. But I don't think this team is capable of that, so it's not really effective, especially when you've got higher, when you've got, like a Brynn would destroy this too. Brynn would single-handedly destroy this. If Lorelei gets gargoyled before she hits 50% and hits 50% after gargoyle, oh my god, she's dead. Oh my god, that's actually gigantic. I didn't even realize. Like, that entire passive is destroyed. Oh my god. Okay, so another reason for Lorelei to say goodbye, I guess. She no longer... You lose the free energy and healing for 3 rounds. Wow. Okay, what can you change? Get a Vegvisir. Replace your Detlaf. Minato, it's Azathoth. So Azathoth kills this team. Brynn kills this team. Hodor kills this team. Mulan kills this team. So what can you change? Get a tank. Get Vegvisir. Phoenix is okay. Try and get Brynn Sig. Does 2-star Giant Lizard beat Gaia Bulga? You know, I don't know the answer to that. I don't think anybody has really tried comparing that. And I don't know what 2-star Gaia Bulga does. Or 2-star Giant Lizard does. I've never seen one before. Hold on. He has a Phoenix T4. He does, but horribly underleveled. So this team is weak to a lot of things. Probably Veg will be the single biggest upgrade you can make. To at least bring it up to a more reliable team. All right. Yeah. Next is I. Oh, I gotta keep Fennec open because, oh my goodness, that team was something else. Okay, we're keeping Phoenix as most likely the crown owner. You're not supposed to submit 2 teams? Oh yeah, Dolwyn, do you know what's in the update? It was just a small download, but I don't know what was in it. Hi, Roman. Why would you tank Skuld when you have Phoenix? Oh my god, what is going on down here? What is... 2? No, this is 3 points. This is minus 3 points. There are four half-built heroes here. Okay. Okay, so we'll go with I. Okay. So, first of all, you should be tanking Phoenix. There's no reason to tank Skuld and waste your revive. The goal, having 3 bubbles in the back was a good idea, so this is fine. If you are going to buy a red skin, it probably should be Lindbergh, because if you're going to try and use Lindbergh, having that skin actually helps him a lot. Oh god. But it might be too late because you already bought Valkyries. Oh my gosh. Oh, bad decisions were made. Okay, so on its own, this team gets... I feel like this has more damage potential than Vaughn's. No, not really. Never mind. So this team would get like a 6.5. Let's say a 6.5. Minus 3. Minus 3 points. So it was a 6.5 minus 3 points. But your next skin purchase should definitely be Lindbergh if you ever get another red skin. And then try to tank with Phoenix instead. How can someone get -1? They had a bad team. They didn't show their team. Oh no, wait. He did show his team. He did show his team, actually, I think. Hold on, hold on. Did he show it? No, he did not show his team. So he didn't show his team, and he had 2 T3s. That's how he did it. And that's even generous. It could have been a -2. How about that? Alright, so II gets a 3.5. Swapping the Phoenix tank would not increase the points on this at all. You pretty much just need to start finishing some heroes. I would probably say try to convert this Shude into a Hodor. And then if you make that a T4 Hodor, that will be humongous for this team. Absolutely humongous. And then also if you finish Chesia alongside that, even better. If you convert this Drow into a Veg, even better. So those 3 moves would be huge for this team. Hi, Viraj. Alright. Next is S. Second Rag or Mythic 1 Tears of the Goddess, take the Rag. If you're not getting Tears of the Goddess to M3, it's not worth it. M1 is waste. Absolutely a waste. 7.5 energy is as good as nothing. Even M2 is only barely okay. Alright, so this is S... How do I pronounce that? If it was like King of Fighters, it would be S-dash. Like, there's that guy named K-dash. Wow, Afik, you want to ask me that? You want to ask me that? Why would you say that to my face? Why would you say that to my face? Okay, wow. I mean, man, your build order is fine. Did he include his team? He did. He did. Okay, so this would get an 8. Just an 8. What I use on my Kurt? Ragnarok, attack rune, and T1 attack, T2 true T2 damage reduction, T3 power increase. Alright, so this gets an 8. This is the highest end of what a burst team can reach. And to get higher than here, you basically need... If you're not going to vote for me, why are you asking me? I don't care who you vote for. I literally don't care. So, you know, do whatever you want. But if you're asking me, you are not going to get an unbiased answer. So there is that. Wow. I won honor last week and he doesn't want to vote for me. That's just rude. That's just rude. Wow. Why are you on my stream? Okay. I'd replace either one of the Skulls or the Azathoth. You gotta try that out. Azathoth, like, he destroys certain teams, but then he may or may not be useful in every team now. He gets to a point where he's a really good counter against a lot of things, but not against everything anymore. So either of those would be swapped for Bryn. You have that one you have to play with, and because it all depends on your cluster. So it works on some, it doesn't work on others. You know, I don't know the answer to that. So, okay, so S gets an 8. I really want to say S dash. Alright, next is IEM. IEM. Oh. Alright, alright. Bryn's skin is hit and miss. Knowing that it does break gargoyles faster, it's actually kind of tricky to use. It's extra damage, but it's, I don't know. I really don't know. If the goal is to gargoyle everybody anyway, and so they can't hit you to do the extra damage, then it doesn't matter. But if you are in there may be situations where it does more harm than good, but I feel like the majority of the time it's going to help a lot. T3. Okay, so you can... Well, you need to finish this Detlaf. You started him, you should finish him. Taking Bryn to T3 is not major for you. I would not, like, go out... I would not start a Bryn from scratch and end at T3. At this point, you should only start Bryn if you're going to finish her. Because you're not getting Awakening rewards anymore, so there's no reason to build her just to stop at T3. She will do some good stuff in Planet Trial, but I really would recommend being more efficient with your progress. So finish Detlaf, and then probably Vivienne next. And after that, if you happen to have the copies, you can take Bryn up, but you really need a Skuld. Okay, so this team, what would I give this team? It's actually not super strong. 6.5? I'll give it a 6.5. I feel like he doesn't have enough focused damage to get through anything. Nguyen, I'm not going to answer team questions from chat. If you wanted to have your team critiqued, you had to submit on Discord, but I will take that on any stream other than team critique days. I feel like he doesn't have the focus damage to get through a high defense team right with this. And he doesn't have the healing to sustain against damage back. So it's a good solid build of heroes, but it's not high end. You can probably skip Lorelei. Detlaf, Vivienne, Skuld, and then obviously Bryn Sig would be your biggest goals at this time. By T4s, you must be able to take them to T4. Alright, this person did a video which I don't think I can share. Ben, I don't want to handle other accounts. I don't want to be involved in transferring them or anything. I appreciate it, but It is against their TOS, and I just don't want to deal with it. Because their devs are not nice about giving away things, but they're very quick to take things away. So if you violate one of their rules, they'll be glad to punish you, but if you do something good, they won't bother rewarding you. So I'd rather just stay on their good side and not be involved with account transferring. Alright, I'm gonna skip the video because I have no way to put this video up on stream. I don't know what that was. This is Autism Speaks. I don't see why it wouldn't speak. Well, it speaks in most cases. Alright. Wow. Okay, okay. Okay. This Luna tank probably works out average, but... Wow, wait, double Freya? Holy cow, this guy's hero choices are pretty interesting. Viraj, nobody knows yet. There's just theories right now. This is probably one of the most annoying teams to fight against. Now, let's say I go at this with a Veg, Verth, Phoenix, Freya, Detlaf team. Would I lose? I feel like this team would beat it just by being annoying. What would I need to get through Luna? I need crowd control. Freya is basically the only way to stop this Luna. Freya Veg is the only way to stop this Luna. And I feel like when you only have one way to stop it, that's actually pretty hard to stop. But, like, the moment that Freya petrifies this Luna, it's all over, she's dead. So if you can't stop their Freya, you are in trouble. But because you've got two Freyas, oh my god, this is... Wow, Last Boss would love to see this team. This is Last Boss's dream team, I swear. It doesn't have good damage, but it's just enough to be annoying. I'll give it a 7. 7.5. I think it's annoying enough to be strong. Vivid Scold should be like your 4th or 5th. As far as who you should get, I mean, there's tons of choices. One Freya is speed, one is damage. See, how would I know that? I wouldn't know that, but that's fine. That's actually really good. That's really good. That's so annoying to fight. Like, you actually need a pretty good team to stop this. Wow. This is a I don't think this team holds up at the full T4 level. Once you start fighting like really good teams, like Hodor will kill Luna. Hodor doesn't care about her damage reduction. So, once that's in place, it's done. But in the transition period, when people don't all have full T4s, this team is super good. Ben, try asking Siu Lin. I know he's given away accounts before, but I don't really know who else messes with it. Should you fodder Chessia? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You could fodder a third Freya. Siulin is he's on Facebook as well. He is the Facebook admin, like Demetrios something or something like that. He has made YouTube videos, yes. I don't know if he's still doing them, but he did for a while. All right. Wow, that's a wow. Wow, that's a fun team. That must be so much fun to watch. Is Viv good for that team? Yes, Viv is great for that team. Viv is absolutely great for that team. All right, Ben, good luck. All right, so this is bad vibes. I only have 2 left, so Lore is doing average damage. Well, then you got to build her for damage. A Ragnarok, T1 attack, Star Prey or Star Prey, a Deathbreak rune, something like that. If you build her for damage, she can do damage. She is absolutely capable of doing great damage. So Deathbreak, then you would like a Star Prey, but if you have a Ragnarok, then you don't. What is added artifact? Oh, Gaia Bulga. Mage 88 on Detlaf is not a good idea. You can't control who he's targeting. Star Shards Skuld. Well, that doesn't matter. Star Shards Freya. Wait, what's on Vivienne? What is on Vivienne? Take the Star Shards off of Skuld and put it on Vivienne. Detlaf 88 Mage is just unreliable as hell. Because one of the most common things, one of the most common heroes that he targets is actually Valkyrie. He targets Valkyrie a lot. So he does go after Kurt, Freya, but also Valkyrie. So I don't think 88 Mage on him is the best idea. You don't have better. Soul Torrent is why not Soul Torrent? So take the Star Shards off Skuld, put it on Vivienne. This Skuld honestly is not worth it. She may not even get to fire most of the time. It's not useful for her. Man, Skuld's skin at this point. Alright. This team. Yeah, Deathbreak Gaia Bulga is as good as you get. T1 attack. That's as good as you can do. Her damage is okay. Remember also that you have no buffs. Verthandi is the only hero that buffs your team's damage. Skuld is actually a very huge buff, but there's nothing she can do to get in front of this. In front of Freya or Lore to buff them either. And actually, I don't know if Skuld buffs the team at 10 stars, so there's that too. Like, you are not adding any extra damage to Lorelei or Freya with this team. It's not very strong. I'm going to give this a 6.5. Well, remember that she's firing after they've already fired. Lorelei and Freya have already fired turn 1. Verthandi doesn't fire till turn 2. And by that point, it's like you don't get the buffs until turn 3. So you don't get good damage until turn 3. That's not reliable. Skuld fires before Lore. Okay, I'm going to check out Skuld. I don't believe Skuld adds that much to the team at 10 stars, but I got to check. It just feels like Skuld doesn't fire reliably on this team. Gold at 10 stars. Oh, it gives 30% crit true damage, actually. I don't understand. So a 10-star Skuld is at 1286 plus Rune 1356. And that's as fast as you can get. If Lorelei is not built for damage, I'm removing 112, 142 is 1362 minus 20 levels. Wow. Wow, that is a gimmick. And that also loses to a full speed Freya. So Freya can tear this team apart really, really quick. Azathoth also would kill it. So that's a gimmick. It doesn't... That's a gimmick because if you level this Lorelei one more time, you're done. Which means that you lose to people that have max level Lorelei's. Or speed Lorelei's or speed Freyas. So that's just a critical weakness. So this is a gimmick that's not going to work. And clearly, at some point, you're going to have to take this Skuld to T4. So once you do that, like, your whole strategy is just gone. Unless you intend to keep Skuld at 250. Anyway, the point is that Lorelei's core damage is not high enough to get past, like, Kurtz and all of that. So this is just a low-end damage team. The upper bound of damage is not high. So I'm sticking with the 6.5. Your Skuld thing is a nice gimmick, but unfortunately you can't maintain it, so it's not going to help. So basically you're at the point where you just need better damage heroes. And I don't see... And you didn't include your bag. Get a Hodor. Get a Kurt. Get a... I mean, it's not a bad thing, but the thing is, where you are is where most people are stuck. With this level of team, you can only go so far without reaching the next tier of burst heroes. And from there, you can only go so far without reaching the highest tier of meta heroes. So you are 2 steps below the meta right now, and you'll get there. Phoenix... No, Phoenix doesn't help you. And Yig doesn't help you either. Veg might help a little bit. Like, that's the thing. Right now, there are no super easily attainable heroes, or there are no lower middle tier heroes that will help you at all. You must reach Kurt, Bale, Themis, Bryn in order to get the damage you need. That's it. There's just no other answer. Or you make super sustained team with Chesia, which you have the start of, but requires a lot more steps anyway. So there's just... You're just stuck. That's... So good luck. And remember, Kurt's in the next Miracle Eyes, so you can get some next week. Alright. Next is Anugrah. Oops, I closed his team. Anugrah. You should be tanking with Phoenix. Phoenix revives. Somya Deep, what have you been using your keys on? Did you not pull for... So you skipped Sigurd and Bryn? Or you skipped Bryn or Sigurd at least? Wait, did you skip Bryn? I'm assuming you skipped Bryn. Yikes. I would not... If you have no T4s, Azathoth is not the first T4 you should be looking for, so you should skip him. Yes. Alright, so the rest of your bag looks like this. This says nothing useful. 6-star Hodor over Medusa? Yeah, that's fine. Medusa's trash. She's usable at this level, but it's better to just avoid putting any resources into her whatsoever. There is nothing but regret at that point if you do it. Well, Somya Deep, keep skipping. Azathoth will not help you. So this point, you're basically stuck waiting for heroes. I would say the best hero that you can focus on is probably Verthandi, because she's very easy to get in Expedition. As long as you just keep playing Expedition, you will get your Verthandi copies from Feathers. So just keep focusing on that. Hey, Aaron. So we'll save that, and for the rest of it, after Verthandi, you probably will start wanting to work on Detlaf. Either of these, whoever you get first. They need to be taken to your highest level that you can get. Sealin's Facebook? No. He's in the Taptap Discord, or the Taptap Facebook. He's the admin, named Demetrio something. I don't remember his last name. But you can find him on Discord. He's on both Discords, mine and the Taptap Discord. Okay, so this team... We'll give it a 5. It's decidedly average, nothing bad, nothing terrible. It's not great, but it's extremely average. It is very average. No, we'll give it a 5.5. At least you have Valkyrie at a high level. Verthandi or Vivienne first. I need more context for that. Valk and Phoenix are much harder to get copies of, and so focusing on them means you'll probably get stuck. And so unless you know you can get 9 copies of them, which is not guaranteed at all, it's better to focus on heroes that you know you can get 9 copies of, which is Detlaf and Verthandi. Alright, I guess that's it for me tonight. Expedition points? I mean, whichever hero you need more. That's... Like, I don't know what the rest of your team is. I don't know if you would benefit from making either one more. Verthandi's a better first T4, Vivienne's a better second and on. But again, it depends on what you're trying to focus on with the rest of the team. There's Det, Veg, or Phoenix next. I gotta go back to your team to see that, actually. Finish Detlaf, and then build Veg Visir. Vegvisir's crowd control should not be ignored. Somya Deep, you probably should skip. So our biggest loser is Fennec, and oh my goodness, what a team he had. He lost because he did not show me his team, and he has multiple T3s. Whew, what a team. What a team. Alright, that will be all for me tonight. Thanks guys for watching. Tomorrow will be Community Miracle Eyes for Kurt. I'll be pulling probably one round. Ah, you're available. Okay. Dang, your team has progressed so far. From the days where you were complaining about getting a 2 for having Aurelia, now you have a competitive team. What a world of difference it is, huh? Making good choices now. Peaks on stream, never. Go away. Peaks sucks. I hate it. I hate playing it. I hate talking about it. I hate thinking about it. Available was the one who all he had was a T3 Aurelia. That was his best hero. And I kept giving him a 2. But we convinced him to break it down and make Verthandi, and his team skyrocketed. Oh, his team is currently this. So, it's now a very competitive team. What a difference it makes, huh? And they're both 300. Look at that. That is infinitely better. Infinitely better. Alright, guys. If you are interested in pulling Miracle Eyes for Kurt on stream tomorrow, come on in and we will pull together. Alright, good night, guys. See you next time.